don't know. I'm not too happy about this. I want these crunchy. You know what? We're doing these over. We are doing these over. I knew I should have breaded it the other way. So what I did with my chicken breast, I let it marinate overnight in a cup of pickle juice. The pickle juice works as a brine. We all know chicken breast can be dry. This will help it be nice and juicy. You don't need to use pickle juice if you don't want to. You can marinate it the way you want or don't marinate it at all. I'm just telling you what I did. And my chicken breasts are about 1 inch in thickness. If yours are thicker, you might want to pound it out a little bit. So I'm going to take these out and we're going to bread these up. What I have going here, I started off with 2 beaten eggs and my seasoned flour, which I'm using Kentucky Kernel. A lot of you know I love this stuff. You can use your favorite store-bought seasoned flour or season your own flour. So I have 2 beaten eggs and my seasoned flour here. I'm going to dip the chicken breast into the egg and drip off the excess. And then into our seasoned flour. Spread that real good. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and bread the other one and I'll be right back. My basket's dirty from the last batch of chicken. I'm not going to worry about cleaning it out. I am going to spritz the tops of these breasts with olive oil. I may have to do it a little bit more later, but I'm just going to start off with this. Go ahead and pop these in here, then we'll move on over to the air fryer. Normally, after breading these, I would have put them into the refrigerator for 15 minutes. That helps to keep the breading on. You may have experienced in the past, you go to flip something that's breaded and the breading comes off. Well, if you refrigerate it first, that really helps to keep that from happening. I'm skipping that today, mainly because I forgot. I just want to get this done. I'm kind of disappointed this first batch didn't turn out. Okay, I'm going to start off on this side for 6 minutes on 350, and then we're going to flip it and do the same on the other side. Our 6 minutes was up. My camera was not on again. I turned them over. I have a little bit of flour on here. I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm going to go ahead and do this side on 6 minutes also on 350. Now our 6 minutes is up on the other side. Now I am just going to spray this a little bit. There's a little bit of dried flour. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn this over. And I'm going to bump up the temperature now. We're going to go 400 degrees for 3 minutes on each side. By the way, the other batch turned out perfectly fine, but again, I just wasn't happy with the breading. I wanted it crispier. That pickle brine really made this chicken moist. I hate that word moist, but that's the only word that's fitting right now. Sorry guys, I'm not totally with it today at all. I was going to make another video, but I'm not now. I'm really not feeling that great. I think after this, I better just hang up my hat and call it a day. Okay, our 3 minutes on this side is done. We're going to go ahead and flip it over and do the other side for 3 minutes on 400 degrees. And then they should be done. Okay, our time is up. I'm going to take the temperature real quick. We are about just at 160 on these. We're looking for 165. I'm going to let these go another 3 minutes. Yep. Let me check the bottom side real quick. I'm just going to go ahead and flip it over, and we're going to do another 3 minutes on 400 degrees. And that should do it. And I'm happy. These are crispier already, I can tell. So another 3 minutes at 400. Okay, we are at 165. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these out because I'm only going to make one of these into a sandwich right now. I'm going to add some cheese on top of this. I have some shredded Colby Jack cheese. You can use your favorite cheese, and it can be slices too. It does not have to be shredded. I'm going to add a little bit on top of here. And then I'm going to put it back in the air fryer. I'm not going to turn the air fryer on. I'm hoping there's enough heat in here it will melt our cheese. Perfect. It's melted. I'm going to take this out. Where's my tongs? Here they are. I just kept this in the air fryer on off for a few minutes, and it melted that cheese perfectly. Yes, sirree, boppers. Okay, I have a hamburger bun that I lightly buttered. I'm going to use my rack to keep my bread from flying around. If you don't have a rack, you know, you could put a knife on here or something, but just be careful not to touch that knife, because that's going to be hot. I'm going to go ahead and put this on 400 for 2 minutes. We just want to toast it a little bit. Okay, these are ready. Now we're going to go assemble this beautiful sandwich. I have some bacon here that I made up earlier. I'm just going to go ahead and put a couple slices on top. Grab some ranch. Ranch sandwich. Say that fast 10 times. I'm glad I did not give up on this and did a second batch, because this breading turned out much more crispier. I'm very pleased with this. I hope you give it a try. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Hey everyone, there you go. The chicken bacon ranch salad sandwich.